But let me say this to the women. I always have things to say to my ladies. It is us, because we have a lot to learn. We have a lot to adjust. Yes. It is utter disrespect to your family giving money to a man to pay your bride price. Every woman who does this is clearly desperate and has no regard for their family name. I'll say this unapologetically. Secondly, paying your own bride price makes you naked in the spirit. What do I mean by this? It is as good as you're single, meaning you have no traditional coverage, no cultural coverage. And since marriage is highly traditional, you are sadly unmarried. This is what has happened. When you decide to usurp the man's role, you are making yourself unmarried, even when people have come together, sat, eat, drink, and all whatnot. You have unmarried yourself. So there's no backing. You cannot pay your own bride price. That is an abomination as far as culture is concerned. Mind you, marriage is traditional. When your bride price has been paid, that is typically what is considered marriage. If you go to church and they wear the veil and you stand at the altar and your bride price has not been paid, you are not married. If you go to court and do whatever signing, your bride price has not been paid, you are not married. And this goes out to every single, especially single ladies, because the desperation of marriage nowadays is alarming. Marriage is only marriage if your bride price has been paid. The other, court solemnization, church solemnization, these are necessary formalities that have to happen, depending on your beliefs, your religious background, and the cover it has on the kids. For instance, the signing, it has some backing. After the marriage, a lot of things could come up. But when they talk about you being married, it means your bride price has been paid. So if any other person is telling you to take the third step, to take the fourth step, if the pastor is telling you, I will just bless you, don't worry, even if they've not paid your bride price, that's a scam. If some legal professionals are telling you they can sign whatever it is and don't worry about that, that is the reason why, if you notice, if you go to sign your marriage at the registry, you're asked to prove that the bride price has been paid. This is very telling, and if it's not been paid, they will not go ahead with it. And every right-thinking pastor would ask the same question: has your bride price been paid? Otherwise, you're not meant to be doing that. It tells you one supersedes the others, and this is the traditional bit. So now you think about the part where a man is meant to be playing that role, and you have usurped it for desperation.